G'day folks, welcome to the latest instalment of the Brothers Weekly Wrap, this week's edition number 11. And we come to you after a really great weekend where we took on Mossman Port Douglas Sharks across 4 grades. We got off to a bit of a mixed start. Unfortunately, Mossman weren't able to field a full side in the second division clash. Only having 8 players, so we're out on the field ready to go, but unfortunately Mossman weren't able to. That obviously secured the 2 points for us via the forfeit. But unfortunately meant that we weren't able to have a full-scale game. So what did happen, and a big thank you to Alfie Caltabiano from up there, who then refereed a game of either side, so that all the guys involved could have a nice little hit out and enjoy themselves in the morning and work up a bit of a thirst in the humid conditions. We then stepped into the under-18s, where the boys continued on their winning way. They ended up running a pretty comfortable victors, 50 points to 22, but I think Coach Bobby Berg will be a little disappointed with the 22 points that they leaked, especially 2 of the late tries that have come sort of against the grain. But in saying that, the boys are playing some really good footy. When they keep the ball in hand, they're pretty to watch. But if we can try and pick up on those couple of little disciplinary lapses, which gives you the opposition the footy back, and we can tighten up that defence, they're certainly going to be a formidable side as we move through the remainder of the season. Reserve grade, another good win to Callan Dunbar and his side. The side's getting led around the park really well by Anthony Satrick and a few of the older guys. They're really playing some good footy. And they've got a fantastic side. They come away with a nice, healthy 54-22 win. And I thought Bobby Benyon was enormous in the middle. He's really starting to find his feet after some time off, a couple of seasons out of the game. And he just keeps scoring tries as well, which isn't great for a front row. And they're going to toss him out of that club very quickly, I'd imagine. But also fittingly, in front of his grandfather and the namesake for our playing fields in Stan Williams, young Christian Williams had a huge game on the wing there. He was everywhere, and he was fairly unstoppable in getting his hat-trick on the weekend, so it was excellent to see. It's good reward for a lot of hard work that he's been putting in on the training team, so keep up the great work, Christian. Finally, in the A-grade clash, Mossman came into the match with a fair bit of confidence behind him, having knocked over a couple of heavyweights in the couple of weeks prior to this weekend, beating Innisfail and then Ivanhoe's up in Mossman. So we knew it was going to be a pretty torrid clash, and I think the opening exchanges left everyone at the ground in no doubt that Mossman are a fair football side. There was a lot of body contact, and it was a very physical opening stance to the game. Fortunately for us, Mossman weren't quite able to maintain that intensity while our boys were able to, and once they did start to tire, they sort of opened up a little bit in and around the ruck, and we were able to exploit that for a couple of tries at the back end of each half, which was fantastic to see. One area that we will have to be better at is closing out not so much closing out matches, but certainly when we're creating opportunities, making sure that we capitalise those. There's a couple of bomb tries on the weekend that we really cannot afford to continue doing, because the opportunities as we go through the season will really dry up, and you can't afford to waste any of those things. Especially Fitzy trying to pass the ball when he's 5 metres over a try line, and Fitzy taking a 3-on-1 option to put boot to ball, which unfortunately didn't come off. In saying that though, Broski's in a purple patch. He's really playing some outstanding football. He's not a big man, but he's really strong, and he's got an innate ability to break tackles, so he's always a pleasure to watch. But we're being led up front beautifully by the likes of Matty Bond and George Morshu, but I'm really happy with Adam Kelly's form at the moment. He's playing out of his skin. It's fantastic to see. So hopefully that can continue this week. We travel over the range to Yarrabah. Always a very, very tough road trip. It's a tough place to go, and it's a very tough place to go and try and get the win. So fortunately we're playing some good footy, and we're playing with some confidence, so we're going to need every ounce of that when we go over there this weekend, and we attempt to bring back 4 solid wins again. So until next week, go the fish.